down to the nitty-gritty right away. We got a lot of cool area to cover here, and we're probably going to give you a couple of tricks on how you could make some real money on collectible items at a bargain price. eBay auctions, what? That's our focus today. Joe Brode from Primetime Sports and Framing. Producer Luke, we've got all this cool stuff that we're gonna get some ideas on how to make the most money. If you're an investor, if you're just looking to buy the perfect gift for somebody who really needs that, I gotta be really, really gentle with this. This is one of the kind of items that you can find at Primetime Sports and Framing. This is Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster, baby, taking my vitamins this morning. Joe, I got to be very careful because these autographs, I can't believe you're allowing me to handle this. This is awesome. But a big portion of your business is eBay auctions. These are live. You have an army of staff doing this for you, put on items, entertainment items, sports items, pretty much 24/7. If people are really looking to find a unique item, like you can see right here, we're pulling it up. Thank you, Rick. This is awesome. Walk us through this process. I know nothing about this, but the more I learn, the more I want to be a part of this because I'm always about finding that deal and find that cool collectible. eBay auctions. You say first of all, if you wanted to get in the party, the framework, if you will,
yep.
You got to download this app.
Yep, on your phone.
Download the app, the eBay auction app.
Yep,
Okay.
Just the eBay app on your phone. We're showing the desktop version right now up on the screen, but you can download the app, and then the desktop, you can log on to ebay.com, and this, if you go back to the previous tab, and then you see Shop eBay Live Events, you click See Events.
Okay.
And then, right there, yep. And then once you click that button, you go to the next tab, this is what will pop up, and typically, we are on the front page right here, typically, but if not, do you see this our little icon down there? If you could click that for me.
Primetime Sports Framing. That's
Yep.
your account. And again, these auctions are 24/7 and sports, entertainment, all kinds of stuff
Yep.
where you really can't get a deal. And we can look at this live. This is a live one right here.
Yep, something just sold for $3.
What was it?
I don't know.
And it was
somebody got a good deal.
But you have a live staff member. You're bringing out new items. They tell you what the item is and
Yep.
what it's worth and how long this auction's going to be. Typically,
Yep.
Walk me through that process.
Yeah, absolutely. So right now they're selling a triple signed mini helmet here.
Cool.
They're explaining the item here, the authenticity, what signing, but this is Cardell Jones, Braxton Miller, and Craig Krenzel, a quarterback
yes.
mini helmet here.
Wow.
So you have 30 seconds, and it's starting at $1. So you just go down at the bottom there.
Wait. Walk me through that again.
Yep.
30 seconds. What does that mean? This is the timer here.
Yeah, the timer right there, and once you get below 10 seconds, and if somebody bids, it'll reset to 10 seconds.
Gotcha.
So you have time to think if you want to bid the next
Okay.
dollar.
All right.
So now you can see a value. These people are putting in their bids, and they're going up. Now it's $39.
Yep.
And you can see a little chat area here where people are talking like, hey, I'm going to go all day, buddy. You can't outbid me.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's the internet, right?
Yeah.
Folks get a little chippy, so be aware of that. But good that would be $8.99 today. But again, you can see the numbers going up. Now it's at 45, and this will keep going up as long as people keep bidding. Is that right?
Yes.
Or is it? We're done at 10 minutes, or whoever has it at 10 minutes.
Yeah, so there's no sniper bids then, because it resets every time.
Yeah, this one, yeah. But we also have a feature too. We can do sudden death auctions where we can, 30 seconds. Once that 30 seconds is up, we sell the item. So if we want to pick up the pace a little bit, we can do that. So we change the pace throughout the day, and if we have a lot of people on and people really want to, go quick, so we'll turn that timer off. So as soon as 30 seconds is up, we run sudden death auctions. When the timer is up, it's sold. Done.
So we're recording this now at noontime,
Yep.
and you can see that's clearly a hot item.
Yeah.
A Buckeye sign, and it's over just like that.
Yep, and it just sold for $54.
So was that that sounds like a pretty
That was a good deal.
a whopping deal.
Yeah, so you get phenomenal
Triple
deals.
sign.
I would think
Yeah.
that's worth hundreds. I mean, you had 3 autographs on there,
Yeah.
and somebody got it for $54.
Yeah, absolutely.
Folks, what are we waiting on?
Yeah.
Why are we doing? We need to be on this eBay auctions,
So-
Primetime Sports and Framing.
So right now we're selling a mystery box. So they're explaining the mystery box we're selling. So you go on there, bid on the mystery box, and they'll open it live for you and see what you got.
Speaking of, glad you brought that up. Mystery box. We're going to do a mystery box at the end of the segment here. And today, and again, you want to be a part of this, folks. We got a Major League Baseball jersey in here. Don't know who yet. Could be a good one. They're all great.
They're all great.
Every mystery box you brought in, I want. They're high quality. This is so much fun. I really wait. Did we say mystery box and I didn't do the gong?
Oh,
Come
I
on,
forgot the
people.
gong.
Come on, Luke. You can't let me do that, man.
I'm sorry.
You gong yourself. You could. So again, we're going to do that at the end of the next segment. But this is super cool. So what? Tell me about these mystery boxes that you're auctioning
Yeah, so
off.
they're auctioning off mystery boxes here. Those are signed and certified baseballs. There's a whole series we have. We always try to come out with new series every month or sometimes every week if they sell out quick. So we'll put like Aaron Judge baseball in these mysteries that they can hit. Mickey Mantle,
they're opening it.
Ted Williams. Yeah, they're opening it live
So
right
wait,
there.
we're at $57, right?
Yep, that's sold $57.
This sold
And now you get to
$57.
see what you just paid for.
This is
Yep.
terribly exciting. I love this.
Yep, you can see what you won.
So this is like an entertainment mystery box.
Yeah.
Or you don't really. This is probably. Oh, it's a baseball.
Yeah, it's a baseball. It's a signed certified baseball. They're
Signed
opening it
certified
live.
baseball.
Who do we got here?
Oh, I wish we could hear it.
With the inscription. Who do we got here? Jason
Jason
Giambi.
Giambi.
Signed ball for $57.
Yep.
Let me ask you this. This is noontime again when we're recording this. How do we know what's coming up next? Do you have a list? Or is it a surprise every time? Or do you do mostly sports memorabilia in the afternoon and then you do jerseys at night? How does that work?
Yeah. So some of our bigger auctions, so like our events, our auctions we do, is like for events like this past, it'll be 2 weeks now when this show airs. It'll be 2 weeks ago. Friday, eBay hosted a 48-hour drop event. So Friday night, we listed out 200 to 300 items in that auction so people can favorite and heart that item. So when we put that item up for auction, they'll get notified that item's going up for sale. But typically, a lot of the items are mystery that go up. Like, we don't know what we're going to run. Like, we don't have a set pattern. Sometimes we'll start with loose jerseys, we'll have footballs, we'll have baseballs, or we'll run framed jerseys, run photos. It's just all the mix of the crowd and how we're feeling. And how the crowd's feeling too. So sometimes they don't want loose jerseys, right? Sometimes they want photos. Sometimes they want framed jerseys. So we kind of mix that throughout the day and night actually. And if they want cards, we'll run cards. So it's just all a feel.
And does the commentator do they say, hey, coming up next we have something, or they give you kind of heads up?
Yeah. They typically when I sell, I always like to give a heads up what we got coming up here soon.
Cool.
And we have different characters so everybody has a different style of selling and how they explain things and how they want to run their show, and so it's all not the same show. So you have so every night you just have a different feel to the show.
I am so fascinated by this. And you do this. When are you typically on there?
So I'm the sporadic seller, so I'll hop on.
You're Grand Poobah, man. You
yeah.
got a lot of moving parts.
Yeah. So when I have some free time, I'll hop on there to sell. Sometimes I'll hop on during the day, or I'll the bigger events I'm typically there to help selling. And like when we do our autograph signings. So when we have an athlete, we'll put the athlete in the background, watch them sign.
Oh wow.
Yep, and then you can bid on that item. They just signed right there, from the star's hands to yours. Prime time is always authentic.
That's awesome. That is fantastic. You have a big event coming up May 1st and 2nd. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So May 1st, we have Dennis Rodman,
Okay.
the Worm.
Big baller.
We have the Glove coming, Gary Payton, Sean Kemp,
Okay.
and Lamar Odom, and a couple more coming May 1st. They haven't not confirmed yet, but a couple more are coming. That's May 1st.
Okay.
And if you can't make it to our event local here, I believe it is at Great Northern Mall. But if you can't make it, we're on eBay Live selling. You can bid right here on an item, watch your item get signed, and bid live right from your seat.
That is so
And-
exciting.
Yeah,
I need something from Rod.
Buster Douglas.
Buster Douglas.
Ohio's own.
You could have bid on that item at our event. We had Buster Douglas on eBay Live a couple weeks ago.
Super cool.
Yep. And then after May 1st event, we have a May 2nd event. We have Rudy, Doc Gooden, John Rocker, and Rocket Ishmael the following day as well. So big events coming up,
Oh
May
my
1st and May
goodness
2nd.
gracious.
If you can't make it, tune into eBay Live, bid on your items right then and there, watch your item get signed and certified right then and there.
That is
Notre
unbelievable.
Dame fans, step up for that event, man. Yeah.
Goodness. I got a picture with Buster Douglas one time with my fist. You see, look at that big man fist. His was like, this is what his fist looked like compared to mine. There was mine. That was Buster Douglas.
Hey, Gabe, do you know what the best authenticity is?
What's that?
Your own eyes. you watching your own item get signed.
Absolutely. I
That's
mean,
the
the
best.
moment, the experience, you can't put a price tag on that.
Nope.
That is super cool. But now, correct me if I'm wrong, and again, I'm a rookie at all this. This is
Yeah.
the first time I'm learning about this. You have these auctions, but then you also sell stuff here that's kind of fixed price. Is that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have some fixed prices throughout the show too. So if we don't want to run an auction on an item, and we want to kind of speed it up a little bit, so we'll put an item up for like 15, 30 seconds, or even like if it's a bigger item like a Michael Jordan jersey, we'll set it for a minute so people have time to think if they want it.
Sure.
And it kind of gives us some time to help set up for the next couple things.
Boom.
So we're all be moving. So that just sold for $25.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. That's
Those
a
were
deal.
Buster Douglas boxing
Yeah.
shorts signed,
Yep.
$25.
Yeah, that's a
He,
deal.
wasn't he the first guy to like knock out Mike Tyson?
Yeah, it
He was
was.
Buster Douglas. He
Yeah.
was in Columbus. At least he did. I know.
Right.
Great dude. That is fantastic. So again, you're looking at this eBay Auctions Live, Primetime Sports and Framing. You got to find their account. And again, you have an army of people, and the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah,
you're doing this
yeah,
stuff.
from-
Ric Flair. Woo! Woo! I wish we had an account open right now. I'd bet on it.
Yeah.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
The stuff that you have, and I'm geeking out, man. I know you guys are geeking out too when you're watching this stuff. But the stuff that Primetime Sports and Framing, look. Speaking of Mike Tyson, look at this. What's this all about? These cards. These are like fantasy cards, or
Yeah,
what?
so
What
that's
is this?
that's the wild card product we have. So we have we'll sell wild card. We'll break boxes open and sell by a pack, so you don't know who you're getting. So that box, there was like sometimes they have an auto in every box or an auto in every case. All depends on what it is. But yeah, you can find all the wild card product on our eBay Live page.
So you got sports, you got entertainment.
Yep.
I mean, this is Quinshon Judkins, signed.
Signed.
Hello. These are awesome, dude.
That's Mendoza.
What?
Fernando Mendoza.
Number one
Picasso.
pick. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah,
That
me
is
too.
awesome.
That's the Picasso. Jalen Hurts and CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb.
Dual signed.
Whoa.
Yeah. You can hit those cards. Right
And
on
these are
eBay.
something that you'd find on eBay Auctions Live. Something,
Yeah,
some
we'll
of these
sell the
items?
pack and open the pack up, and you can hit those cards.
Luke, is this? You're geeking out about this
I
too.
love it, dude.
This is incredible.
I really had like no knowledge of this before,
Yeah.
so I might hop on
And-
as soon as my shift's over.
Hockey fans, how about one of the hottest young stars right now,
What?
Celebrini, signed hockey puck.
Whoa.
Boom. And if you can't make our eBay Live or you missed a show, we do have stuff in our eBay store. So a lot of our items too are in our eBay store. If
Awesome.
you can't make our shows.
These mini helmets, they look awesome in your man
Is
cave.
that the
or
best college
your lady cave?
receiver? College football receiver?
Absolutely, right?
That's Jeremiah Smith.
I wish the Browns could get him.
I
You
know.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah.
And
But
fantastic. Something like this, you want this for your Buckeye man cave. What is something like this
that's
go
a
for?
$500 mini helmet.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. So if
But it's an investment, folks.
It is.
You put that down there, you enjoy it for years, and then you give it to your kids, or you sell it 10 years from now. It's not going to be $500.
No.
Not going to be that.
Yeah.
It might be 5,000. Who knows?
you never know.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
He catches a game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl. That's an investment. That's not a bad way to spend your money.
No, it's not.
Super cool. All right, well, we're going to get back into the nitty-gritty of this and figuring out the ins and outs of the eBay auctions and the number one mistake people make. You can step in a little trouble. We're going to figure that out. Plus, the mystery box. Yeah. Thank you for all the people who have emailed us at coolcollectibles@fox8.com. Your name, where you're from. I want a mystery box. Someone's going to win this after this short break. We'll be right back. I am honestly, folks, trying to curb my enthusiasm because I am geeking out on this stuff with Primetime Sports and Framing. Joe Brode, producer Luke. Man, Luke's geeking out with me here because our eyes have been open to the eBay auction live stuff, and there's fixed stuff too. But I'm always down for a deal. And this is stuff that are truly investments in your future, in your man cave, your lady cave, whatever cave, and you want to pass the stuff down to your kids, you can really, we just did that just segment moments ago, where we'll pull it up again, eBay auctions live, Primetime Sports and Framing, they are a major player in this zone, and you just saw a pair of Buster Douglas signed shorts go for, what, $25? Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
That's worth hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to boxing aficionados. Let's get in. Let's walk people through this again because I'm learning, Luke, you're learning, and you've got fixed items on there, and then you have the actual live auction stuff. And we talked about the number one mistake people make because this is a big area, and it seems kind of confusing and cumbersome. You're like, where do I begin?
Yep.
Well, Joe, where do we begin?
Yeah, so absolutely. So this is a second page I show you. So if you click that first tab right there for me, up there in the far left. This one?
Yep.
The first one. Yep. Yep. So actually, the other one, top left. The very first. You don't have to open up the tab. Just yep. So when you get on a desktop and you write on eBay, and you click See Events, okay, and then it's going to bring you to that next page over. Nope. One more.
Up here?
Yep. It's going to bring you to. Well,
That's the live auction.
yeah, that's live auctions. But once you click our icon, so our icon is this Patrick Mahomes jersey right here. Once you click our
Okay.
icon right there, it's going to take you back to the page. It'll show you our upcoming live events right there. So if you click the second tab right there for me. Yep, and it's going to bring you
Boom.
to this page, so you can see all of our upcoming auctions that we have coming up
Oh,
here.
wow.
So we have
Okay.
a Pokemon and One Piece auction coming up. We have our singles and rip packs.
Okay.
And I know we're kind of a little.
Oh, you're
ahead of
doing a
schedule.
Final Four event
We're doing a
too.
Final Four event. At the Final Four, we do our.
Are you gonna be in Indy this weekend?
I'm gonna be in Indy this weekend. Yep.
Whoa.
Awesome.
And you're gonna see our NFL draft kickoff show. So Wednesday before the draft, we have an NFL draft show, starting at 1:00. And before that, we have Trayvon Henderson again on eBay Live, and then all of our upcoming signings as well that we have coming up here.
So let's go back into the, so this is the lineup. This is what you have coming on your homepage, Primetime Sports Framing. Very easy to find. It's hard to see in this monitor, but this is where Primetime Sports and Framing, that's what you know you're in the right
And
place.
if you want to bookmark our upcoming shows and you signed in and have an account, you can click that bell on any one of our shows. You get notified when we go live on that show.
Okay, so you got to get in here, and this is the best way to get a deal. If you're really looking for some odd items, some really cool off-the-wall items, or pinpointed, I want Buckeye stuff. You give it's a live auction. You have a commentator there. Click in the live portion there, if you would, Rick, and you can see there's it looks like I thought it was a Buckeye thing.
It was a Buckeye thing.
But again, but walk us back now as this is going live. You have to sign up with the account, and then you have to give your credit card. You have to basically be
Yeah,
legit.
You have to be registered to bid. You have to be registered to bid, and you have to have your PayPal in there. Whatever payment information you would like to have on. Have your account all set up. And if you have any questions at all, guys, please email us at coolcollectibles@fox8.com. We'd be more than happy to walk you through this, whether it's on the app or desktop. We'll be more than happy to help you get on there.
And you just told me that you work with folks. You might have like a large collection of records, figurines, helmets. Email Joe, and then maybe you guys can partner up, and you can help them sell their stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you want to email coolcollectibles@foxy.com,
Okay.
or you can email me. My email is joe@primetime12.com. You can email me or Cool Collectibles, and there's a couple of different ways we can help sell your collection, whether it's trading cards, whether it's memorabilia, whether it's toys, whether it's records. Whatever you got, let us know. If you want to outright sell us your collection, get us a price. Or if you want to work on a consignment base, okay, hey, we're going to charge you, a fee to sell it.
Sure.
And then we'll pay you, the difference and when we sell it and give you a check right there. So there's a couple different ways we can do it. We just love selling
They
collectibles.
do it all, man. They do it. They do everything at prime time.
It's really awesome and massive audience, and they will really help you out a lot. Excuse me. You have a May the 4th Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
You have a big event coming up. Tell us about that for Star Wars geeks,
Yeah, May the 4th.
so we can go.
Yeah, so we're working on some autograph guests from Star Wars to get on there, whether it's the voice actors, a couple different things we're working on, trying to get that confirmation before we get out the full details. I don't want to give any false hope, but we're working on bringing the guys on to eBay Live. But we're also having a huge Star Wars, auction, whether it's signed mystery photos, we have these SWAU mystery 8x10 photos that everybody loves. And then we have Star Wars specific signed, like a couple, toys and Funko Pops that we're going to be selling on there, and then some other entertainment stuff just to mix it in on May the 4th. So
What's the big Star Wars stuff nowadays? What's big going online?
Natalie Portman, that's big.
You had me at Natalie Portman. What?
Yeah, Natalie Portman, that's pretty big.
Did you hear what happened when Yoda saw himself in the 4K for the first time? Did you hear what he said? HDMI? Come on, people. Woo, come on. Really, nothing? HDMI? Okay, anyway, that's my time. We have the mystery box coming up again. Let's get back to the auctions because, again, this auction, this is a gigantic world, people. And people who like deals, here we are. The number one mistake people make when they're bidding online, what is that? Maybe doing it at 1 a.m.? No, because you're 24/7. Maybe not giving enough time, not staying on there long enough, going too high too fast. What's the number one mistake?
I think the number one mistake is, making sure your connection is good in your house, because if you have a bad connection and you're bidding,
Yeah.
the timer could be off and it could be glitched a little bit, and you maybe really want that item and you don't get a chance to bid on it because it already ended and your connection is slow.
Right.
So that's one, and we've had that issue on our end as well as a seller. So I think that's one of the biggest mistakes that can happen. But as for like bidding on an auction, you don't know if we have multiple. So if you want it, you better get it.
Can you ask questions in here of the commentator?
Yes.
Do they respond to your live
Yeah,
questions?
yeah.
Hey, I only got 5 more minutes and I'm going to go to $25. That's it.
Yeah, you can ask questions. We get a lot of questions sometimes in our beat, depending on the time of night and how many people are in a room. So we try to answer every question we possibly can. But if there's any issues with a specific item that you purchase, you can send us a PM on eBay.
Oh, okay.
So you can actually
Okay.
purchase on eBay if we can't get to it right away. Or if it's about the live or about an item that we're selling, you're more than welcome to ask as well.
Prime time sports and framing. They have the best stuff that is on there 24/7. Whoa! Cleveland's own Sean Kemp, signed jersey. He played for a lot of teams, but we take him.
That's the Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. Remember what he was like in the slam dunk contest?
Yeah.
So maybe this is up on eBay auctions live.
absolutely.
What do you think something like that would go for? Depends on the day.
It depends on the day.
Depends on the hour.
But if you want to see that jersey signed live, May 1st, we got him coming back on eBay Live.
What?
Yeah, you can. When the Sean Kemp hands to yours,
Dude could fly.
right to your
I mean, he could fly. I should not be allowed to touch this, but I'm going to anyway. Watch this. Woo!
Ooh, is that Larry Legend?
Woo! Larry Legend. On Instagram and TikTok, we're all on there. We hope you follow us. Follow Primetime Sports and Framing on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. A lot of inside information they share there, a lot of pictures, a lot of upcoming events. Sports stars, movie stars, they are connected to everybody. You got to follow them on social media. Very important. And something like this, the Larry Bird signed jersey.
That's a Mitchell and Ness jersey.
Whoa.
That's a big time jersey.
I mean, this is big. I mean, this would be the King's ransom. Any man cave, lady cave. You put this, you get it framed up, framing.
Framed up, that's over $1,000 easy.
What?
Yeah.
You pass it down to your kids?
Yeah.
How awesome! Eli, your old man's getting old, but I want to share this very special moment with you. This is your son. What? Head blown, right? Mm-hmm. That is awesome. What else do we need to know about eBay auctions live stuff? Is there an inside tip? The best times to get the best deals? Is it midnight hour? What?
So you can find some really good deals throughout the day, but if you're really looking, you have money burning in your pocket that you're like just itching. We run a lot of frames at night. So if you really want to find, Cooper Flag jersey maybe, a Wembanyama frame jersey maybe even a Michael Jordan jersey, or just Larry Bird frame jersey, Jamar Chase, current stars, past stars, baseball, basketball, football, soccer. You got to tune into our night shows. They're phenomenal.
Night shows.
The night shows got the heat.
And if you're lucky enough when you tune in to the eBay auctions, you might have Joe Brode commentating and doing the good stuff. That's pretty awesome. You ready? You want to give something away? How about the old mystery box? We want to thank everyone who's emailed us at coolcollectibles@fox8.com. Give me your name, give me where you're from, and I want the mystery box.
All right.
He never disappoints.
Pull a name. Let's see who's going to win this
Okay.
mystery
All right.
box item.
Who is going to win something cool? Let's take a look here. Scott Runovich. Scott Runovich. Victor Scott. What are you
man.
going to be bragging about
Scott's-
now to all your friends?
Scott's winning a heavy hitter today.
Whoa. All right.
Literally.
Let's see what we got here. Scott
This
Runovich.
is Atlanta Braves legend.
Boom!
Andrew Jones, who's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame
Whoa.
this year.
That is awesome.
This year. So that is about to skyrocket in value, I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Oh my gosh, you're right. To Joe, man, you are generous. That is awesome. That is fantastic. It really
Santa
is.
Claus. Santa Joe.
That is so cool. That is awesome. That's gonna be priceless. And
Congrats,
make
Scott.
sure you go get that framed up. You got it autographed. You need to go get that framed up because that is priceless, collectible for the rest of your generations to come. And they're very special. That's really, really awesome. Primetime Sports and Framing. Email us if you want to win something free. We're going to do this at the end of every episode. The mystery box, they have them there on sale for $125. You never know, but it really is a lot of fun. It's not just a collectible, but it's a lot of fun to open with your family. That's really cool. Cool Collectibles at fox8.com. Thank you for giving us time, man. We know you're busy. You're rolling with heavy hitters, big ballers, man, all the time. Email us your pictures. And on one of our next episodes, we're going to show the pictures that you've sent us, and he's going to give his take, his knowledge, his cool intelligence. He's going to share it with you. So, again, email us those pictures of, I got this figurine. It's been in the attic. It's a little dusty, but, man, this is really great shape. How much is that worth? Email us those pictures. Joe's going to answer your questions on the next Cool Collectibles. See you then. That was great.